So with Megan and with any model, not just Megan, you want to have a certain rapport with your model. If you don't know them, you don't want to, you definitely, guys, you don't want to come onto your model and you don't want to be too like, the model's not here to date. She's not here to date. She's here to get good pictures of herself. She's here to, especially if the model's paying you and if you're in that professional area, maybe that's your game and that's your thing. But as a general rule of thumb, don't hit on the model. Don't shower her with too many compliments. I mean, she knows she's pretty, or else she wouldn't be wanting pictures of herself. And you're not trying to pick her up. You're not trying to take her on a date. You're trying to be professional. Okay. Another thing to keep in mind is that the model she's your teammate. Without her, you can't get the great pictures. If she's there and she's bored, like Megan's getting, you got to keep I'm sorry. You got to keep her entertained. See, I'm trying to get her to smile. I'm trying to get her, she was looking a little bored, but now she's smiling. So, see? So, you get her, to feel a little relaxed and be cool, be casual, and, just remember that you're here for a professional reason. And the main thing is that she's your partner in creating these pictures. Now, you can have a beautiful woman and you can set up all the lights and you can have all the best equipment, the best cameras, and if she's not feeling you and you're not getting a great expression out of her or nice posing out of her, you're not going to get the pictures that are going to, help you out or her out. So do yourselves both a favor. Don't waste each other's time. Work with each other and have a respect for each other and know that you're a team. So when you're with your model, you are a team with that model to do, which is to get great pictures. So that's what she wants. That's what you want. And so we're gonna move forward with this just a little bit. And thank you, Megan. And go ahead and looking right here. Go ahead and pan over to Megan. We're gonna see how Megan's posing here. So Megan, we're gonna have you. That looks good. You're sitting up nice and straight. And we're gonna also keep attention to details. Like here, we have a little bit of hair that's just coming over here. I always tell people that the hair is trying to be a star. We got one little hair trying to be a star because one always tries to stand out. Okay. And we're just gonna do this. And it's always better to ask your model, do you mind if I move your hair? Okay. I've already worked with Megan before, so like I said, we have a little rapport.
You don't want it to fall out.
So we're looking good. And then I'm going to step back this way, and we're going to get Megan to look right here. Looking beautiful, Megan. And nice smiles. Excellent. Beautiful, beautiful. Looking right here. Fantastic. Nice. Looking good. Chin up just a little bit, Megan, okay? So I'm short, and I always have to stand on something, so we actually have to have a step stool here. You don't have to follow me through it. I'm short, and that sucks, but there are some remedies to my problem. So a nice little step ladder is always cool to have, and we're just going to have Megan look up this way, and beautiful. Awesome. Turn your face a little bit towards me. There you go. Just like that right there is perfect. Nice. And what we're doing with this lighting, this is maybe bad. Megan's looking so pretty over there, she actually shut me up. So.
Right on. That's the goal.
That's her goal. My goal is to take pictures. Her goal is to shut me up. But all right. So we're getting some really nice shots here, and we're getting a little bit of glare from the background, but we're not minding it. So we're not minding too much, but I am going to turn the lights down just a little bit. Because this background is becoming its own almost light source. It's sending light out towards us. So we're going to bring it down just so it's not sending too much light out towards us. And we have our shade on our camera here, and we're making sure that we still have the correct contrast and things. This is we're going for our white background. That's what we're looking for, but we also don't want to take away from Megan and her exposure. So we want her exposure to be correct. Right now we're getting some glare that we can take away in Photoshop and whatnot, but we don't want to count on Photoshop for everything. So we're getting good shots, but we just want to make them a little tighter. So you always want to make it tight until it's the bomb, baby. So once you get it to be the bomb, then you really get into it. So this lighting setup right here, it's called a Rembrandt lighting. This light's going to come across here. It's hitting her face here, and it's going to leave a shadow on this side of her face. And the shadow is going to be on this side of her face, but there's going to be a small light that hits the corner of her cheek. And I actually have to move this light a little more. So this is the 45-45, which isn't going to get you a Rembrandt. to get the Rembrandt, you have to actually be aware of it. Have the model have her head in a specific spot so that that light's going to pass through. Once she moves her head, it's not a Rembrandt anymore. Now it's lit from the front. So this is a variation of the lighting. This is our second lighting that we're going to talk about. This is the Rembrandt, and it's only characterized by that by the shadow on this side of the face with the light hitting the cheekbone right here. So that's what we're going to do right now, real quick like. And I'm actually going to turn off the lights for this because I need to see the effect of my light on Megan here. So this is one of those times, and I know that the picture's gone awry, but oh well. All right, so I'm seeing my Rembrandt light, so I'm happy with it. And then I'm also seeing the highlight that's coming from over there, but I am very happy with that. I'm gonna have Megan put your head up just a little bit. I'm gonna have you tilt your head just a smidgen this way. All right, perfect. Will you ever go ahead and swing over to me, Linwood, and zoom in just a little bit? I don't know if you ever played the game when you were a kid and you look at your friend and you go like this and his head's right in your hand and you go, I'm squishing your head, I'm squishing your head. I don't know if you've ever done that, but I used to, so I'm weird. But anyhow, when you're working with a model, a good thing to do, you don't squish your head, but when you look at someone and you put their head, it's almost like you're holding their head from far away and you just tell them, just tilt it just a little bit, and it's amazing. They'll tilt as though you're holding their head and tilting their head right where you want it. And it works. So if you tell them, tilt your head a little bit this way or a little bit this way, and you just move just a little bit, it works perfect every time with everybody. So that's something that I do all the time, and it might have started from my squishing people's heads, but now it's coming to something that's less evil. So I use my powers for good now. So, so here we go, and that's just a little tidbit for you. So there's a little tidbit for you, and just now how to move a model's head. So Megan, let me get you to just tilt your head just a little bit this way, and I'm going to take a couple shots, and then we're going to turn the lights back on because I know this picture is looking ugly for you. So looking good. And I know not the picture of Megan isn't looking ugly. The picture of the video is looking ugly. I'm going to move this just a little bit. And it's always good to see what you got in your picture and then adjust from there and get what you want, even mo. And we're going to make sure that we're getting, Megan, turn your face a little bit this way. There you go, just like that right there. Beautiful smile. Chin up just a little bit. There you go, perfect. Let me get you to tilt your face just a little bit. All right, look at right here. Chin up just a little bit. There you go, right there's perfect. And Megan is the bomb diggity. All right, we're going to turn this light back on.
Bomb diggity.
All right, now that was the Rembrandt lighting, and what we can do is we can fill in. We're going to bring a new light source. It's not going to be a light, but it is a light source. Okay, so we're going to bring in our second light source in our one light setup. Before that, I'm going to show you some more one light setups.